So I know I've covered this case before, but I don't think I was ever thoroughly invested. So for you, my Patreons, I'm gonna give you the non-half-assed version of what I think of Jody Hildebrand and the Ruby Frankie bitch. What in the like? I knew the YouTube channel was crap. You know, they had the 8 passengers. Ruby Frankie. She punished her kids by taking their bed away if they forgot their lunch at school. Well, it's a lesson from Jesus that maybe they shouldn't have lunch. And next time they'll remember. She's fucking one of these. You know what I'm saying? So and I was aware that a kid had escaped from a house. Colorado, I think, like that, or Arizona, someplace like that with big canyons. And it went to this guy's door asking him for help. Politely, by the way, not like freaking out and screaming, which he should have been apparently. But this guy answered the door, and the kid had like duct tape around his ankles and all that. And there was like wounds in the duct tape and all that. Okay, so I remember covering all that, but mainly harping on her channel. I am livid after watching the fucking interviews with this stupid bitch, fucking Ruby Frankie, the fat bitch, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna be nasty here, the fat ass bitch, what's her name, Jody Hildebrandy, whatever the fuck her name is. Jody likes to eat a lot of Fannie Mae, that's what I'm gonna call her, and the cuck husband, the cuckold, he should be smacked within an inch of his freaking life. Alright, so I don't know exactly how these kids got split up, but apparently, now I'm watching all the interrogations and everything like that, the one with the husband pissed me off the most. Let me just go back to exactly what happened, all right? Somehow 2 of the kids, maybe 3, I don't remember, got into Ruby Frankie's custody because her husband's like, she's like, well, I want the kids. And he's just like, okay, I don't know what else to do. We're separating. I'm a pussy. So she's, you know, I'm going to do crazy Bible shit to them. And, you know, I'm going to be like Carrie's mother in that movie. He's like, sounds cool to me. You know, I don't have much of a dick between my legs. You want me to wear a pretty dress while you do it? So, you know, he does his thing, whatever that is. And she starts this company up with this lady named Jody Hildebrand, who is crazier than she is, and presents herself. I think I don't even know if she's a licensed psychologist, but she's one of those, like a fake degree, like, you know, a licensed liphologist, psychologist, biologist, fecalologist crap. So, her and Ruby Frankie become fast friends, I guess. And Ruby Frankie's like, oh my God, my kids are so horrible. You know, like, it's like, you just don't even understand what they're doing to me, Miss Hildebrand. Like, sometimes, like, once in a while, they will say no. And I'm just like, oh my God, I know it's Satan coming out of you. She really believed a lot more in the fucking religious part than I even knew. She really did think her kids were acting the ass all the time just to spite her and being possessed by demons. Yeah, I'm sure. That's what a demon does. It doesn't want to do a wall sit for fucking 2 hours. That's a demon saying, no, I don't want to do that. That means right there it's a demon. She should. All I'm saying is they should have broken off a broom handle and used it. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what she deserves. And then she should have been made to suck the end of it. But this is why you want to subscribe to this channel. This is where I'll say this loose shit. I won't say it on the other channel. So they would get held in the strict. Jody Hildebrand's like, come on over, crazy. I'm crazy too. She's like, sweet. So they started making these videos, these uplifting videos, like how to help your kids, how to help your kids. So they wanted to help other kids. What they didn't tell you is that they were helping her kids. And I don't know if this Hildebrand's kids too or whatever, but they were doing things like having the boy and the girl go out and do stress positions, like, you know, like sit halfway up. I mean, shit that hurts that you do like in the military for like hours and hours, and then like not give them food if they didn't do it. They had them go into the, now imagine it's hot out. I know it gets like 100 degrees out once in a great while in Illinois. Now imagine how hot the asphalt is out there. Imagine Colorado. I think that's where this was. They were forced to go out there and do exercises or do chores with no shoes on bare steaming asphalt, because that's going to teach them not to hate you. Are you out of your freaking mind? And because they couldn't be trusted, because they would sneak and try to maybe get food or something like that, they were locked in these rooms. This mansion, by the way, that the Hilda bitch lady had them in, I guess most of the time, they weren't at Ruby Frankie's house. They were at this other lady's house being held hostage and terrorized. It's like something out of a 007 villain movie or something like that. It's ultra clean. A long labyrinth of rooms, and I mean the rooms that the kids were in were clean, but there was just like nothing there. It's just like a big closet with like a steel door. It was the creepiest I've ever seen. So they get these they would get restrained, you know, and they would have restraints with weights on them, so they really couldn't move and shit like that. And somehow, I forgot exactly how these restraints got. They started giving them raw, like rubbing wounds and stuff like that. So dumbasses, the two dum-dums, you know, Ruby Frankie and Jody Hildebrand decide, you know what, we'll make a concoction to fix this all. We'll put some honey and cayenne pepper in their wounds. Because you hear that so often at ICUs or hospitals. Like, oh my God, he's got a 7-inch gash. Where's the honey and cayenne pepper? Hurry up. We're going to need it fast. We're going to need a lot of cayenne pepper on this one. The fuck are you talking about, honey and cayenne pepper? They should put honey and cayenne pepper in your cunt. That's what they should have fucking done. Oh. So they did stuff like that, which made the wounds get worse. The kid was starving. She also, Ruby Frankie, wrote a journal, which I didn't know about, which was like, you know, I know the devil is testing me today because the girl said no to me. It's something so stupid like that. So she shaved the girl's head so that she couldn't whip her hair around like the serpent that she was. She accused the boy of being a serpent, that he would move around the house like a serpent. No, that's called you're being crazy. That's what that's called, stupid. All right? So finally the boy gets away, runs to a neighbor's house, who breaks down crying when he sees him. This guy's like a tough guy, looked like to me, and just breaks down crying. The EMS workers are having a hard time holding it together and everything like that. The boy is sweet as pie, and they're like, you know, transporting him. They raid the Jody Bilch's house. I love that shit. They open the door. She's already on the phone, so she must have known something's up with her lawyer. You know, stupid and Stuperson. So she's on the lawyer. She's like, I'm on the phone with my lawyer. Because that's the first thing you'd say if you were innocent, right? It's like, I'm on the phone with the lawyer. I'd be like, what are you doing here? What's going on here? They pull her out of the house like, you can't search my house. You can't search my house. Yeah, bitch, because you know what's in there, right? I guess there's something where they could search your house without a warrant if they believe somebody inside is being actively harmed or something like that. So they go around and they're like, get out of my way, fat bitch. And she says outside like, you can go in my house, you can go in my house. They find the girl who they think is a boy. The officer starts talking to her. She's like a zombie. It's like a horror movie. He's like, hi, how are you? You're not in any trouble. She's just like, are you okay? Okay, you don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. I'll sit by. Is that okay if I sit by you? I don't know what she's seen to make her look, but you know who looked like that back in the day? Vietnam vets. I don't know what that girl went through. I don't know. I think the most terrifying part is not knowing what most of these kids, that most of the stuff that we know is probably, I would say, half of what they went through. Then we get to the tapes. Little Ruby Frankie's anorexic ass, who loved to be on YouTube, by the way, all of a sudden doesn't want to talk to anybody. All of a sudden her mouth is shut. She's the biggest weirdo on the planet. Like, they arrest her. They're like, do you understand these rights? Dumb bitch, do you understand these rights before I backhand you because I'm itching to already? Okay, just drag her, put her in the car. Put her in the car. They're like, would you like the presence of a lawyer? That would have been it. I bet shut them cameras off. Shut those cameras off right now. Shut them cameras off. Get one of them big angry black bitches from Cell Block 14. Tell her to come in here. Tell her we got Whitey here to punch around. Tell her to make a mess of the scene too. Just do it. We'll clean it up later. There would have been a missing tape. But eventually she starts blaming when she starts talking. She's blaming Jody Hildebrand. She's like, I can't believe I got fooled by somebody. Yes, I can believe you got fooled by somebody, but I don't believe you got fooled by somebody. You knew what you were doing. You're a lying whore, and you deserve to burn in hell. The Jody Hildebrand, Fatty McFat, you'd think she would lose some weight in prison, but apparently she's eating the other prisoners because she's still big as a fucking house. And she's still saying, like, I can't believe she's pinning this on me. I didn't do anything. I just try to help people. By torturing children. That makes sense, helping people. But the one that got me the worst of all was the cuck husband, his interview. His interview was aggravated me more than anything. They're like, so, what's your wife's name? I don't know if I'm comfortable answering that. With a lawyer? Do I need a lawyer? Should I answer that with a lawyer? What's your wife's name? Ruby Frankie. Okay, do you have kids? How many? We have like 6, 7, 8 kids, something like that. I don't know. We have 7 kids, something like that. When's the last time you seen them? A year ago. You haven't seen your kids in a year? No. Do you know what your kid's physical state is? No. Do you know what their mental state is? No. This guy knew nothing. If I was a dad, And all of a sudden, my kid was calling me up like, Mommy's making me do stress positions. I'm like, well, Mommy's going to be in a stress position when Daddy gets over there. Don't worry about it. It'll be about 2 minutes. I'll bust that bitch upside her motherfucking head. I don't give a shit. Equal rights, bitch. Equal rights. You act the ass, you hurt my kid, you're getting fucked up. That's what's happening. I fucking couldn't believe it. That was a deep dive I did, and I'm sure there's more to it. If you guys want me to talk about it more, or let me know more horrible shit, fine. Or if there's something else you think I should do a deep dive on, let me know. And again, remember, make it something where I can... make it something rough, because it's something rough I can talk rougher here. So, happy Easter.